Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the record, Ben Taves, Legislative District 4. Before you is House Bill 800. One of the recommendations from the interim Housing and Land Use Committee was to reduce barriers to manufactured housing. Manufactured housing is a strong option for young families and seniors, but often runs into obstacles due to zoning requirements. This legislation does two things to make it easier to place manufactured homes in neighborhoods. First, it allows manufactured duplexes to be treated as multifamily homes in zoning code. When this section of statute was originally drafted, we could not make duplex manufactured homes. This change ensures that manufactured duplexes can be placed on land that is zoned for multifamily residential use. The legislation also allows single section manufactured homes that are at least 400 square feet to be placed on lots zoned for single family homes, and multi-sectional manufactured homes that are at least 800 square feet to be placed on lots zoned for multifamily homes. This change in square feet will allow more manufactured homes of smaller size. Many cities have adopted versions of this legislation in local ordinances and have seen increased placements of manufactured homes. We anticipate these changes will be a strong step toward increasing the supply of housing in Idaho. This legislation has the support of the Association of Idaho Cities and the Idaho Realtors Association. The Counties and Home Builders Association have voted to be neutral. Under current law, manufactured homes are treated the same as stick-built homes in placement. We are simply lowering the square footage requirements for homes to allow for smaller manufactured homes to be placed. If the neighborhood does not want manufactured homes, they can restrict them in their CC&Rs. Furthermore, the historical standards of a community still apply, so these homes cannot be placed in historic districts. And with that, I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right, thank you, Senator Taves. Are there any questions? Senator Anthem?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Senator Taves. So I'm just trying to remember, where is manufactured home defined?
Senator
In another piece of code, or where?
Senator Taves?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry.
I think it's in this.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Okay.
Apologize. Yep.
Are there any further questions? I see none. I do have somebody signed up to testify, so. Ginger Bidigari, you'll have to help me with the name. So, welcome to the committee. If you'll introduce yourself, who you represent, time is yours for.
Thank you. For the record, my name's Ginger Bidigari.
I came close.
It's really Bidigari, so you were very close to how
Okay.
we say. Good afternoon, Chairman Ricks and members of the committee. My name's Ginger Bidigari, and I am here on behalf of the Idaho Manufactured Housing Association, and we are in strong support of House Bill 800. This bill modernizes existing Idaho code to reflect the innovations and advancements that have taken place in manufactured housing in recent years. Across Idaho, our communities are facing two very, very real challenges: a shortage of housing and rising costs. These are putting housing and homeownership out of reach for many working individuals and families. House Bill 800 offers a practical and forward-looking solution by allowing modern manufactured housing, including smaller homes, to become a more accessible option for Idahoans as they make housing choices that work best for them. These smaller homes are already being built right here in Idaho, Nampa and Weiser. This legislation would allow them to be used in ways to help communities add housing where it's needed most, such as infill lots, including those that are irregular shaped and also have limited setbacks. They can be used for accessory dwelling units and in other areas where additional housing options can make a meaningful difference. This bill also provides flexibility for innovative housing types such as manufactured home duplexes. These advancements can directly support workforce housing and multi-generational living while making it more efficient use of existing land and the existing infrastructure. Importantly, these changes continue to recognize the value of existing community covenants and the importance of preserving historical neighborhoods. Simply put, House Bill 800 gives communities more tools to address housing needs by removing outdated barriers, maintaining local flexibility and tapping into housing solutions that are already existing here in Idaho. So for these reasons, we respectfully ask for your support on House Bill 800, and we thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Ginger. Do you have a question, Senator Anthony?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and
Ms. Ginger.
Ms. Ginger. Yeah, I didn't even, it's supposed to be up there so I can read it. So, in the definition, and maybe you don't know this, and that's okay, but, you know, it says that the standards for a manufactured home are set forth in U.S. code.
Correct.
Have those changed recently?
Ms. Ginger?
Sorry, Senator, or Chairman, this is only my second time doing this.
You're fine.
The first time was
We-
very nerve-wracking.
We have a process. It's kind of through the chair, but
Chairman.
you're fine.
Senator Anton, there is a definition for what a manufactured home is, but with regards to square footage, Idaho has elected to keep that in statute for size,
Follow up?
square foot.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And so, you know, I'm looking at the handout here, and of course, these are beautiful, and they're stick-built. I guess I'm just making sure that if we were to pass this, this is the only type of housing in Idaho that would be allowed to be placed in a community. In other words, I'm from the 70s. Okay, I was born in the 70s. That we've modernized our standards such that when we say manufactured home, we're talking about the stick-built, permanent foundation, and so on and so forth. Can you help me there?
Yeah, Ms. Ginger?
Chairman and Senator Anton, I might refer to my lobbyists on this one, but I will, or Haley Johnson, but this statute is for a permanent foundation.
Yeah, and what I've read in this too, it does require it to be put on a foundation, permanent. Senator Groh?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm just curious as you talk about standards, sizes, et cetera. We have two of these examples that are 1,413 square feet. What's so magical about that footage? Why would two of these examples be identical
Ms.
on the square
Ginger?
footage?
Chairman and Senator Groh, we chose those so that you could see the aesthetics of what modern manufactured homes look like. We also chose manufacturers that were located in Idaho so that you can have a visual of what they may look like set in on an infill lot. With regards to the square footage, that probably was just Murphy's Law for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, follow up if I may.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So is that the largest of the homes that you do, or are some that are even larger than that?
Ms. Ginger?
Chairman and Senator Groh, this particular amendment is just to allow for smaller. Currently, the single section homes are no less than 1,000 square feet. And with all the innovation, manufacturers now can manufacture really, really well-built, aesthetically beautiful homes that are safe at 400 square feet. So we're just reducing that. And then the multi-section is at 1,500, and we want to reduce that to 800.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I do have a question regarding different cities across the state. Are there quite a few cities that already allow similar conditions to what this proposed legislation would do, or is there a lot of pushback on it?
Chairman, great question. The city of Boise adopted something similar 2 years ago, but not, just in wanting to use manufactured homes for infill. For example, I know many lots in communities call for multi-section, that they cannot be replaced with a single section home. And that back in the day made sense as people felt like that it was going to bring down property values or wasn't aesthetically pleasing or didn't match maybe some of the homes around. And so now there's opportunity to reduce the size, and so you could put like a single section with an attached garage. So I know that Planning and Zoning has asked our association, the American Planners Association has asked our Idaho Manufactured Housing Association many times for guidance on how they can rewrite to bring this into their code and, planning and zoning. It's just simply, it's an option for them to move forward.
All right, thank you. Any further questions? I see none, so thank you very much.
Thank you kindly.
Senator Taves, unless there's anybody else there that would like to testify on the back row, nobody? We're good? All right, Senator Taves.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Obviously, there's been a lot of progress in manufactured homes. They're high quality, and have a wide variety of sizes, but they have a modern, definitely modern look and fit well in our neighborhood. So I'd appreciate you sending this to the floor with a due pass recommendation. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You're welcome to join us back up here.
Mr. Chair, may I ask a question real quick?
Yes,
Thank you.
go ahead.
Just more for curiosity, Senator. I had some friends a few years ago who constructed a home out of containers. And it turned out to be, I think, 3 or 4 containers, the big shipping container size. And it's a really beautiful, beautiful place. How does that fit into the manufactured home world? Does it? Is that a completely different animal that we're dealing with?
Senator Taves, that sounds like a remanufactured question, but you're welcome to address it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senator Taylor, that wouldn't fit under this category. I imagine those would have to be structured and engineered and permitted separately from this.
Thank you. All right, committee, we have House Bill 800 before us. Senator Den Hartog.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we send House Bill 800 to the floor with a due pass recommendation.
All right, we have a motion by Senator Den Hartog, a second by Senator Taylor to send House Bill 800 to the floor with a due pass recommendation. Is there any further discussion on the motion? I see none, so all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion has carried.